Hi, welcome to my channel, Knitting Latvian. How have you been? Here in Riga, the weather is already cold, and the apartment was cold until the heating was turned on. And it was a perfect time to get out my old knits and my sweaters and my cardigans to start to wear them. October is almost at its end, and here the fall it's in its fullest, and leaves outside are turning nicely golden and red, and it's nice to stay inside at that moment, and it's nice to stay inside in warmth and coziness with something warm to drink. Okay, because of that I had lots of time to knit, to plan for my knits. Firstly, what am I wearing today? It's a cardigan from the last podcast you saw, maybe. Finished object. Last time it was almost finished because it was drying, but I had added the buttons for it. I think it's a very nice match. Like, they're plastic buttons, but they remind me of like a not the bone button, but of a horn, polished horn. Yeah, I got these from my mother's button stash, as always. Yeah, she lets me use it. Okay, next, I'm gonna show you my finished objects. Some of them are from the last video, and some are totally new. Let's start. The first one is Monday sweater in this green pistachio apple color, or matcha green color. It's a Monday sweater by Petite Knit. I used yarns from Drops, Flora, and Kid Silk. Held together, I just used a little bit bigger needles on the body, 4.5 millimeter needles, but for the ribbing it was 3.5 as the pattern suggests, and I made the size small. Yeah, I'm proud of it. It feels very luxurious. Yeah, when I show my finished objects for my co-worker who also knits, yeah, she asked straight away, where can I get this yarn, and I want exactly the same colors. Yeah, where can I get them? So she's also having the same color and a similar, I know she is making a she's going to make a cardigan with this combination. Yeah. Next one is also a sweater that I was working on the last video, last podcast. It's the Storm sweater by Petite Knit. I made the second smallest size. I think it's the extra small, and I used yarn from Aliza Royal Alpaca, called Royal Alpaca. And unfortunately I ran out of this yarn, and I had to choose a substitute for half an arm. From far away, I think it's not that noticeable because I used the scrap yarn. I did it for these three parts, but for the cuff, the fingering weight yarn also ran out. I ran out of this, and I held some wool with it. with the mohair. I use the sweater for home wear, but still it's very comfortable and soft and warm. Perfect for this time. Other things I have finished are will be new for you. I haven't mentioned them previously. Yeah. Next I have a beanie. Pattern is also by Petite Knit. It's the weekend hat. I just what I did differently. I used bigger needles because of the thicker yarn. I used needles. I used 4.4 millimeter needles for these, and I used the count for the smallest size from the pattern, but it came out like for an adult. What I did differently from the pattern, I just made one fold because I wasn't sure the yarn will be enough because it's from my scraps. The yarn I used for this hat is one ply tweed. I have this much left. Maybe for it's enough for children's glove set, maybe. And the yarn is called Donegal Kilcara tweed. It's 100% pure new wool, and in 100 grams it has 160 meters. And the shop I bought it from was a Latvian dyer's shop. Here you can see the manufacturer. She is found on Etsy. Yeah, I bought them from Etsy, and I also have seen she has a workshop not really that far from my place, and in the future I would like to see to visit her because I have walked past her workshop and looked against the window like that, and all kind of skeins and cones are placed in there, and some skeins were drying on a clothing rack because she had freshly dyed them. Next, I have another storm sweater by Petite Knit, just off the clothing rack. It's a little bit damp still. Again, another damp piece for this episode. Yeah. This time I had enough yarn for the whole sweater. I used Limba Jutine. That's a local wool, and I told you about it in my video about local yarns. I used the 3-ply Limba Jutine wool. Yeah. And the size for the sweater is also extra small, or the second smallest size. Last finished object is a set. The set is not complete yet, but 2 of the set parts are. And one of them is a beanie. The beige color. It's another weekend hat by Petite Knit. This time I did the double folded thing, but similarly to this other hat that I made, I used 4 millimeter needles because the yarn weight it was thicker, but it came out perfectly for my size, I can wear it. Maybe I can put it on. Okay. It's snug and warm, and I like it. And this other part of the set is a neck warmer. This year I chose to make a neck warmer, not the scarf. It looks like this. It has folded neck part, like a turtleneck. It has saddle stitch shoulders on both sides, and the shoulder part is ribbed. The ribbing is continued on the shoulder, stockinette on the front and back. It looks symmetrical, and the edging is a new technique for me. From the right side, it looks like this, and then on the other side, the wrong side, it's neatly hidden. The project is made with this yarn. I have one yarn ball left. It's called like this, and it's made in Italy. It's a merino. In this ball, I have 100 grams, and it's equivalent to 180 meters. It's supposed to use 4.5 or 5 millimeter needles. For the stockinette part of the neck warmer, I used 4.5, and for the ribbing 4 millimeter needles. The rest of this ball I'm planning to make a glove set for myself. It will be lined with another yarn. I will choose which one, because merino is, I think it's very nice to have it on the outer part, but inside part I want to make it fluffy. Yeah, and after that I think I will have still something left out of this, and maybe I'll make a little gift for my niece or somebody, someone little. Next up are my whips. First thing that I have in my whip basket is a cardigan. It's the garter stitch cardigan with the bubble sleeves. Something similar you saw in my previous videos. This time for the main body I used an already existing pattern, compared to the other times I was self-drafting or inspiring from somebody's videos, but this time I used a pattern. Pattern is also by Petite Knit. It's the balloon cardigan. Yeah, balloon cardigan, except the arm part I'm using this kind of pattern, bubble sleeve. What I have left I have to make in this other arm and the inside ribbing. The cardigan is worked down up, and this will be a gift. This is not going to be for myself, this is going to be a gift. I'm planning to finish it soon. Okay, next whip that I have is a self-drafted sweater. Which one was the front? It's this kind of sweater. I'm self-drafting it, but it's inspired from an already existing pattern. For this I'm using local yarn. This local yarn, it's from Clip and Saule, paired together with drops brushed alpaca silk in matching colors. For the main body, I'm using 5mm needles. For the ribbing, I think it was 4. Yeah, what I'm planning to do is firstly finish arms, because I'm not sure how much I will use up, and after I will finish the arms, I'm gonna finish the body. Because if I finish, I tend to not knowingly leave it too cropped, make it too cropped, and after that I'm like, why I didn't do it longer? Why? Yeah, hopefully it will be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Another whip that I have in this basket is also a sweater with this beautiful leaf design. This is the first time I'm using this kind of pattern. What is worked in a round, and not like raglan type, but on a round. I haven't made this kind of sweaters before. I used a pattern for the sleeve motif, what my coworker found online. Something similar is like chunky dahlia sweater, but because this pattern, what she shared with me, has only this leaf motif part, I'm not sure how to continue this further. How to make the body. Do I split for sleeves right now, or how I do the increases later? Because I haven't done this kind of sweater at all. Because I don't know how to continue this pattern, I will make it for my sister. She's in the 2nd grade, and I think she will be small enough to fit if I split for sleeves right now. Yeah, she said she likes this color, but I think she was a little bit distracted during that when I asked her, but she said she liked the color. This is more like an experimental for me, but maybe it will turn out fine. And the yarn I'm using is Drops Air, this blue color. I think on the camera it's a little bit paler, a little bit pale, but yeah, it's a little bit more blue in real life. Okay, the web basket is empty. That are acquisitions or my purchases. Right now, Drops has a sale on alpaca yarns, or yarns that consist some kind of alpaca in it. I bought new yarn. The first one is Nepal one, and then this white and charcoal gray. This is color 1101, and this is 0506. I'm gonna pair these together to make a sweater. I have already purchased the pattern. It's gonna be Leon sweater by Petit Knit, the chunky edition. I'm gonna use these. And another purchase are the same coloring but different weight. It's Drops Flora. color for this is 05, and this for this is 02. Again, these will be paired together to make a melange sweater. Last acquisition I have is this yarn ball, what I mentioned already in the finished objects. Yeah. Yeah, it's the yeah, it's merino made in Italy, and it has 180 meters per 100 grams. The color is 03. I chose this color because I have purchased a new backpack and it matches this color, and I like to match accessories for everything. Also have similar colored boots, and right now outside I wear this light. I wear gray wool coat, pea coat, and at least in my opinion, I look fabulous. With matching gloves. No, yeah, I will have matching gloves. So the hat, the neck warmer, gloves, bag, boots, and yeah, I'm liking it. Okay. Oh, I had also received a little gift from my friend, and she was in Peru, and she bought me this little cute llama. And now little Pearl, my alpaca, has a small little friend, which is carrying beans in her bags. Yeah, it's a very cute gift. Okay, I think that's it for this month. What I wanted to share. The last weekend I visited an market. A little market with the crafters, and I filmed some footage from that from that day, and I will add it for this. I will add it for the end of this video. Yeah, if you like to see what kind of weather we have right now outside, or the crafts I saw there, then enjoy the last part of the video. And I'll see you after, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.